All right, so here we go. Second video. Uh, you can see the date. Take two. Take three, actually. I had a quick take two, but we're on to take three now. So, April 18th, 2022. I posted my first video on YouTube yesterday, the 17th, and today is my mom's birthday, if she were still around. And what are we looking at here? We're looking at 48 Brian from the first video. And you can clearly see what I'm using now. I'm using this feature here that I had to get this going on my laptop in order to access this. You cannot access this on your phone. So here we go. What we're looking at here is 48 Brian from the first video, and the current time frame is 2007. That's what we're looking at. So I'm gonna go over here and I want you all to pay attention. What's of importance here is just these dates. All of these dots will have a date. I'm going to go across very slowly and you can watch what happens in the pictures. Okay, this is just in the thumbnail that opens up here where they change. So watch what happens here. Changes, okay? See, so when we go back here, there's the hole in the ground. Let's see. It changes right here. There's the hole in the ground, and I'm going to click over here, change it. What do you see? There you go. All right, so what's the significance? Well, in the first video, this happened that the house was built in 1 month's time, and through those dates that I showed in the first video, what happened was, from the first video, it shows the date the house gets built in 1 month's time. So you can clearly see by the Google views here that I toggled through. You gotta go back and see them again, and then you can see the time frame of the changing. But I'll show you now. All I simply done is I moved from over here on the street in front of the house. I came around and I came back on Elinor now. So Brian and Elinor from the first video, and now watch what happens. I'm going to do the same thing here, but this is Elinor view. What's the significance? The significance is we don't have the same dates. There's less here on Elinor, and shows the change here in September. So in 2015, there's nothing here. And then on the next view, let's go here. Okay, so you can see here nothing in 2015, and then in September 18th, what do we got? What we got is a brand new house being built. You can clearly see there's the wood, plywood. Okay, so 2018 according to Google, and according to the Crown's witnesses, and according to the city now that I'm trying to get permits, taxes, they've all said that this happened in 2018, along with the home builders and the ladies that did the landscaping. All right, there's 52, by the way. That's a house that's also mentioned by the Crown witnesses. Where is this house that I want to get to here? Where is it? Oh boy, I missed it. Okay, I gotta go back. So it should be this house. Yeah, this house right here, everybody. This is 48 Elinor. Okay, so watch what happens. And we're going up here. It starts building in 2019. Okay, so this is September 2018, and then I go June 2019, and watch what happens. There you go. Okay, the house is being knocked down and rebuilt. So at least in these photos we know what's happening. They're showing that no house showing some solar panels there. What am I looking at there? It had solar panels. Interesting. Okay, so we're going September 2018 to June 2019. Okay, so there you can see it. So there's 48, and now we'll go up to the other houses. So I'm just walking down the street here, and I'm gonna be over here where we need to go. We need to go to 60, which is already the new one, so we can see it there. Alright, so from the first video I talked about these houses. I'm now showing you once again from Google. So one thing that I noticed is Google builds into these photos. When I zoom in closer, they put a time frame. You see, it disappeared. There it is there again. Okay, it's disappearing. So only certain views you can see there. See, 2022 Google. So I noticed on some of these, you see what we're looking at is currently showing June 2019. But then when you go to the photo, it shows 2022, and I've seen this on other photos too. So it's not helping them to show the timeline when they're saying currently shown is June of 2019, but then they're identifying the photo of 2022. I just don't understand it. I don't really care, because I've already shown you in the first video that these things did not happen in these time frames. Okay, so this is my father's, my grandfather's house, and this is new, this stucco here. So in July 22nd of 2020, I walked past this house, and this is the way I remember it looking. But according to this is July of 2014, and then the next year it's been stuccoed. I didn't pay attention if it was stuccoed. I really don't care. The significance is this was my grandfather's parents, my grandfather and mother's parents. So he was a sole survivor there. It doesn't matter, but I don't think it had this, but I don't care. The stucco doesn't mean anything to me. It seems strange that in 2014 it doesn't have the stucco. Then the next year it has the 15th that has it, right? That's an upgrade. It looks much nicer. So they spend some money, and then 3 years later there's a brand new house. Like, where's the logic there? You know, I don't care. Okay, 2014. Then stucco, and then 3 years later, okay, then you have this brand new house. So what's the significance? Well, this didn't happen according to my other website that was in the first video until 2020. So now you can see it's all done, and this is the way it looked when I saw it in May of 21. So this is June. And we can't see before that the landscaping, but it's very nicely done here, that's for sure, in June of 2019. And then let's just move this just a little bit more over, and this is the house that we all know, 62, that I talked about. This beautiful house here. So I thought that originally the driveway was over here. I'm going up and down with the arrows from Google Maps there, and what I noticed is on the curb here, see, it's a brand new curb. See where that arrow is? See the brand new curb there? It's just something that I noticed, and I'm telling you, the driveway I thought was here, right? So that's why the new curb is there, because they get rid of the driveway. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a line on the curb there. You can see this is older over here, pointing. Older here, and over here is new. The line is more or less right about underneath the tip of my finger there. That's where the seam is. Something that I think is relevant, because I think the driveway was here before. I can't confirm that with any of these photos, so it doesn't help my case. So this is 62. So we'll go back and see again. Here's August 2015, and then boom, the brand new house shows up in September of 2018. That's the next one that I can click on. So in 3 years, it gets changed. All right, but the thing is, in the first video, we saw that this didn't happen until 2020. That's what I was talking about in the first video. And we just gotta go a little bit more down the street here to this beautiful house over here. Right here. And we'll do the time frame here. 2018. Okay, currently showing, doesn't matter. We go 19, we go 20, and then we go blue. Okay, so let's see it here. There it is. And I don't know either one of these two people. But this house used to be my aunt's house. So when I was there, May of 21, this house was not blue. And they're showing this as currently April 21, and the house is blue. I was there in May of 21, the house was not blue. Okay, so much for Google Maps. I got a problem with Google Maps. I'm going back now to October 20th, 2020. Okay, the house is not blue. Can I clearly see that? 2020. And then we'll go and click it to 21, and it'll change to blue. Okay, so what's my issue? This is saying April 21. It's not April 21 when I was there in May, and that house was not blue. And then we just got to go down one more. So I did a big 360. I'm not supposed to do that because we need to go in front of this house and then turn. In front of this house and then turn. We missed it. We're gonna go back just a bit. Okay, here's a good view because we want to turn around and we want to look at what's going on here. And there you have that beautiful, oh boy, you have that beautiful house here. Okay, beautiful house. That's a beauty. I'm not even showing it properly here from this view. I gotta just move down a bit more. Oh yeah, look at that. That's lovely. And what do we see? The circular drive. And let's go back. Let's go back. Because they're saying that house, oh nice, they're showing it being built. So that is a new house. That's good. That's good to know. Okay, so here we go. August 2015. And then we go to September 2018. There's the brand new house. Oops. Then we go the next one, June 19, and there it is, completed. And as we saw from the first video, this didn't happen until 2020. Alright, so when I lay these videos side by side for the next one, then we're gonna see, we'll compare them and see what happens. So there's the circular drive that's mentioned in the first one. So there's all the houses that I talked about in the first video, and there's where my grandfather used to live, the new house, and my aunt further down the street. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. So my problem is with Google Maps. Google Maps is not showing accurate representation. This is a disservice. And if you look here, look at these power cords to going to the house. They're not even attached. But anyways, I don't care. The point is, I'm showing you two websites in my first two videos, and they have conflicting information. The timelines are different. So how does that happen? And my government is saying that I'm crazy for 10 years. I do not like the Ministry of the Attorney General, and Google Maps is not helping me out. They're doing me a disservice by showing this inaccurate information. Thank you.